Hey everybody, I got a little bit of a drive from the PET scan I had today back to the job site, and I'm glad that's over with. Those things are, if you never had one, I don't know, they're time consuming, and the scan itself it's uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm trying to make more videos. And it's not just because, people have asked for more, and I appreciate that. I didn't think much of what goes on in my head was all that important, but I'm really trying to work on talking more and trying to talk about what's on my mind, and be able to think about these things critically and put them out there. But so the reason I'm making this is because on my way to that clinic, I got one door that doesn't seem to want to shut right all the way, so kind of a loud wind whisper coming through it. But yeah, ever since that thing with Green and Schroyer, I've had YouTube just shoving Brendan O'Connell, or O'Donnell, I don't know, down my throat. And it's funny to me, people that they will just shove down my throat. I mean, the better channels out there, it seems like no matter how much I watch them, I can barely get them to come up, on my recommended feed. But somebody like Brendan O'Connell, he's way out there on the fringe, man. Because he's telling it like it is. He's telling it like it is. He's exposing everybody. He's telling the truth. And so YouTube definitely wants me to hear from Brendan O'Connell. So he's been talking about this interview with Green and Schroyer ever since it happened. And of course, he can't give, first off, this guy cannot give a commentary without his adolescent, steroid-induced ego just pooping all over it. He's trying to say in this one video, it's like 5.5 minutes, how great it was, that Green was on with Schroyer, and how he's like, hey, now it's going to become a regular thing, and the truth is going to get out there, so either way, that's a good thing. I mean, hey, look, I didn't say Adam Green was an agent. I just said he was flaky. Flaky, not as flaky as Patrick Little, though, that FBI pedo scum. I don't know that much about Patrick Little, but sounds like he's got the inside scoop, eh? I don't know that he's produced any evidence whatsoever, but all right. I mean, I can see you having a bad feeling about somebody, and I can see you not agreeing with their rhetoric. And I mean, somebody's rhetoric and their actions, I think that's enough reason to just say, well, I don't like them. Are they working for somebody? I don't know. I don't like them. There's usually signs present, but I did not know that there were enough signs present to deduce that he's an FBI inside scumbag pedo agent. I didn't realize that. So, I don't know how many of you watch Brendan O'Connell, And this is my impression of him, all right? Because I don't got any paperwork on him either. I don't know who he is or who he works for. I know he's in different countries all the time and manages to, be okay. Of course, I have never seen somebody like guilt subscribers into giving him money as badly as this Brendan O'Connell. I'm serious. Like, what's the deal? Because I knew that what they were going to do, what you do is you control the competition, by putting your own people in it. That's just the obvious tactic. And I knew that they were going to make those people, what they do is they make those people like more and more and more like morally degenerate, right? And I don't know how much more they can degenerate from the bar that Brendan O'Connell has set. First off, I don't even know what he's always going on about, and I've watched enough of his videos to get it. But it's this constant thing, man. He can't mention Israel or Jews without Russia. I mean, every time it seems like he says Israel, Jew, or Zionist, there has to be a hyphen there with Russia. Yeah, Israel, Russia. Jews, Russia. Zionist, Russia. Does it sound like he's got a bone to pick? I mean, I saw a video a little while ago by him where I don't know if he must have said 100 times in that video, yeah, that these Jews that run Israel now are the Russian Jews. That's right, Russian. These Jews are Russian Jews. Israel is full of Russian Jews, Russia. I mean, was like, I got it. I got it after like the first 5 or 10 times he said it. He kept shoving it down everybody's throats. So what I want to know is if he has some kind of a theory that your geographical location somehow dictates your disposition. Because I'm really not sure what he's playing at. And those, those Russian Jews who pulled off the Bolshevik Revolution, they weren't Russian nationalists. I mean, come on. He's a grown-up. He knows that none of them that have been involved in any kind of revolution in any country are nationalists. They're not nationalists. They're tribalists. It's as obvious as the nose on your face. So I don't know what it has to do with the fact that maybe a lot of them, because Israel's first prime minister wasn't from Russia. So I just don't know what this obsession he has with everything having to do with Israel or Jews having to have a hyphen Russia. And then straight up real talk. This guy is, the guy absolutely he's got some kind of dark mojo he's working or something, where he's literally just trying to mentally bully people in his videos. Now he does that every time he gets any kind of wind of anyone out there who might have any kind of white nationalist tendencies. He'll go on his rant. By the way, those rants, unbelievable, man. The guy cannot say 3 words without the F in there. Oh, but he is a Christian. But he's a Christian who thinks for himself, whatever that means. Okay? I thought that a central tenet to Christianity was that you think or thought and acted based on the Bible, but maybe I'm just mistaken. So, yeah, he gets wind of anything that might, somebody might have some white nationalist tendencies. White folks live in a country that's full of white folks. What a horrible thing. Chinese people can, black folks can, and brown folks can, but white folks, no. He doesn't like. I don't like white nationalists. I'm the son of a native Australian, son of an Aborigine. I know about racism, mate. I've looked at racism, mate. I've dealt with racism, mate. Yeah, well, you know what? Anybody who's white in the Western world today has dealt with racism. So save it. And save your bullying, too. A little mental bullying garbage. He's got that sweet con man smile in all of his videos. All right, folks. I'm here to lie to you again, bully you, make you feel bad about believing in common sense ideas. I've got to say, of the shills out there today, and I don't even use shill very much because it's just too much of a generic term, but I'm gonna slap him with a generic term. A shill. Out of all the shills out there today, I gotta say, man, he's got to be the most gutter snipish, irritating, outright in your face, twisted, two-faced, stab you in the back, ex or potential present military douchebag. Call me crazy. That's just what I think off the top of my head. And I can't think for the life of me why YouTube keeps shoving this cutting edge truth teller down my throat. I'm baffled. Maybe I'll just make this a thing. I'll make this I can mount my phone up high in my truck and make this a regular, everyday Fullerton Informer type affair. What about that? I can do that, eh? Selling me some insurance. No. So I don't know, man. For anybody who doesn't listen to the Alex Jones, the Zionist Shill channel, he's got some good commentary on Brendan O'Connell too, because he sees through him. He sees through him in a lot of ways. He sees through a lot of these guys. I totally appreciate that. I don't know if this thing with Green and Schroyer is going to become a regular. I don't know if it's going to become a regular thing. I'm not seeing that. I'll tell you this. One thing that he did was he pointed out something that's totally correct. They'll have anybody on there to talk about anything and everything that doesn't have to do with the state of Israel, Jews, Zionism, Jewish power, Talmudism. I mean, look, I'm not a regular watcher of InfoWars, but I don't remember them having Michael Hoffman on to talk. I don't remember them having E. Michael Jones on to talk. I don't remember them having What's his name? McDonald. Um, you know, they'll have guys like Roger Stone on, and they'll give him carte blanche. Here's the green light, Roger Stone. Here's a blank check, Roger Stone. Go for it. Yeah, tell us all sweet little lies about Donald Trump, Roger Stone. But we don't want people on here talking about Zionism, Jews. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. Nobody talks crazy talk on InfoWars. But I thought that was a pretty good point he made. They have all kinds of people on there to talk about anything. And they'll give them a format, you know? So, Schroyer has Green on, you know, and the whole time it's just a debate. It's just an argument. It's not a debate. Again, these people will not have a structured debate on the facts. Absolutely not. They will have an argument. If they have him on and there's anything genuine about him, it will never be in a logical, structured debate format. No way. No way, no how. It's going to be a constant argument, constant malarkey. They'll turn it into a dog and pony show, circus, ridiculous nonsense. Take that to the bank. So I'm going to wrap it up. So until next time, I hope you guys like my irritating Australian guy accent. But no offense to anybody out there who's Australian. Honest to goodness, I love the accent. I do. An Australian I love all accents. I really do. I just, you know, if I'm gonna imitate somebody, it's so hard to do without imitating their voice. So, all right, anyways, that's my thoughts. I hope all you guys take care of yourself. Have a